Sheikh Hasina is not an iron lady, she is a lady Hitler. Hitler also had some qualities to serve German nations. But Hasina did not have any quality. And from outside, it is Delhi, it is the Modi government, those who kept the Hasina going.
Thank you very much for your time.
You are most welcome.
We know that Bangladesh is now going through a transitional time, and there is confusion among the people after a revolution whether the country is going through the right track or not, whether the spirit of the uprising it will be tarnished in course of time due to various reasons, or whether the politicians are holding the spirit samely. So there are multiple confusion among the people. What's your observation regarding the current trend of Bangladesh?
Thank you so much, Kamru Jaman. It's a great pleasure to talk to you. You see, revolution itself is on the one hand, destructive, on the other hand, very constructive. So you are rightly said, this is a transitional period for Bangladesh. But apart from transition, it is at a historical juncture through which Bangladeshi people are going. But we have one good symbolic representation, that is Dr. Muhammad Yunus. As a chief advisor, he practically symbolizes Bangladesh. Everybody now make a parallel between Dr. Muhammad Yunus and Bangladesh. So people, those who did not know what Bangladesh is all about, they understand there is a great leader like Professor Dr. Muhammad Yunus who is trying to make Bangladesh very prosperous and bright. But there is too many challenges. Apart from economic challenges, there are many political challenges as well.
Sir, we will come to the challenges, but I like to start a little bit before that there was a perception among the countrymen that Sheikh Hasina, who was considered to be the iron lady of the country, and even we saw several times in press conference where most of the top or senior journalists joined and they praised Sheikh Hasina overwhelmingly. And so there was a perception among the mass people that everything has been politicized, and the loyal people in every sector, from defense to law enforcing agencies to judiciary, everywhere the people loyal to Sheikh Hasina have been settled. So it would not be possible to dethrone Sheikh Hasina. But what was happened that so many people came out of the home and young people took the risk of lives?
You see, it's a very complicated issue you have raised. Sheikh Hasina is not an iron lady, she is a lady Hitler. Hitler also had some qualities to serve German nations. But Hasina did not have any quality of that scale. With the help of police, Hasina controlled from inside, and from outside, it is Delhi, it is the Modi government, those who kept the Hasina going. So the apparent iron lady is not an iron lady, it was a camouflage of an iron lady. She was practically a tool in the hands of Modi to make Bangladesh a subjugated state, a satellite state. So she was bound to fail, but how long it could take, traditional politicians could not understand in which way they could overthrow. But young people, these people are very young and they understand the nature of the regime. They understand their lifestyle, their life livelihood are at risk. So it is a very natural phenomena that Hasina had to collapse. So it is not in rocket science you have to
So
apply
the
here.
general perception, whatever the general perception was, but according to academic analysis, it was bound that Sheikh Hasina must be dethroned.
Yes, it was, but it took longer time because there was too many opportunists around her. So from the day one, she took power in 2009. She knew that she is a tool in the hands of the Indian hegemony. And from within, the police department was designed such a way they were ready to shoot any people at any time. So the subjugation, the oppression, the killing, mass murder, and the many people where life was threatened directly. So people are at risk, but at one time they have forgotten everything. They thought the worth living life would be let Hasina down. So they took the highest or supreme risk to dethrone Hasina, make us free. So it is a now free country, it is an independent country, and the political independence we got in 1971, we don't have any conflict with that. It is simply a continuation of 1971. That is the reason we are scared of revolution.
Sir, can you please explain a bit? It's a little bit complicated issue that a minor student movement in protest against the existing quota system in government job started with a part of students, and the Sheikh Hasina administration took it as a very minor issue. But eventually, that minor student movement turned into a mass revolution.
When the decay of any dictatorship is inevitable, in that case, what happens, you need a spark. Once you got the spark, then the fire will be like inferno. So it was like that. So revolutionary inferno was so big out of that small spark. It is not an quota system, it is not even any job system, it was beyond that. Everybody was angry and everybody was ready to die to make sure that Bangladesh will become free again and we will not be subjugated by the Indian